Good day, boys and girls. You are welcome back to Wanies Academy. This is our biology class, and today we will be discussing the topic mitosis. We will be able to describe the changes of mitotic cell division. We will describe various changes in the process of mitosis. Mitosis is a simple process of cell division where a parent cell divides into two identical daughter cells. It is a process of cell division where a parent cell divides into two daughter identical cells having the same chromosome number. That means if the chromosome of one daughter is 23, the chromosome of the other will be 23, or if it is 46, the chromosome of the other will be 46. Mitosis takes place in growth regions of the body. That means the somatic cells in the body that are related to growth. There are 5 stages in mitosis. 1 is the interphase, 2, prophase, 3, metaphase, 4, anaphase, and 5, telophase. In the first stage of mitosis, during the interphase, the cell is said to be at rest. The cell is said to be non-dividing. The cell is said to be non-dividing, and the chromosomes are yet visible. As you can see in my diagram, we have the chromosome are yet visible. They are within the nuclear membrane. They are within the nuclear membrane. So the cell would be visible when the nuclear membrane disappears. So this state or this stage is recognized by the cell being inactive and non-dividing. This stage contains an inactive and non-dividing cell. After this stage, we move to the second stage of the process of mitosis, which is known as prophase. During the prophase, the nuclear membrane that was initiated during the interphase disappears. During the prophase, the nuclear membrane disappears. As seen in the illustration, the nuclear membrane disappears, leaving a visible chromosome in pair. Leaving a visible chromosome in pair. The chromosome is a factor, a cell organelle that carries genetic material. The chromosome is a cell organelle that carries genetic material. Now, the chromosome is divided into 2 daughter cells. The chromosome is divided into 2 daughter cells known as chromatid. They are divided into 2 daughter cells known as what? Chromatid. And the chromatids are held together by a centromere. That's centromere holding the chromosome. This is the chromatid or daughter cell. Now, during this stage of mitosis, during the prophase of mitosis, the nuclear membrane disappears to show a visible chromosome. A visible chromosome is seen during this stage of what? Mitosis. Now, during the next phase, known as metaphase. During the next phase, known as metaphase. Now, the chromosome are seen to align at the center. Chromosomes are seen to align at the center. You can see the diagram. This is the cell. You have the chromosomes aligning at the center. Don't forget, I said the chromosomes are joined together by a centromere. The chromosomes align at the center of the cell, and they are held to the centroles at the opposite end by a spindle fiber. They are held to the centroles at the opposite end by a spindle fiber. This is the spindle fiber. And here you have the central at the end. So the major factor in this set of division is that the daughter cells are seen aligning at the center of the cell. They are aligning at the center of the cell. So during the metaphase, the daughter cells are seen aligning at the center of the cell. And the daughter cells are held together by a spindle fiber. The spindle fiber holds them to a position at the central. You can see the daughter cell, they align at the center of the cell. Then we move to the next stage, known as the anaphase. During this anaphase, the cells migrate to the end of each pole. The cells divide. Don't forget, I say the daughter cells are held together by a centromere. They divide, the centromere falls off, and they divide. So each of the dividing cells now migrate to the end of the poles. They migrate to the end of what? The poles. And as they try to migrate, this is the daughter cell trying to move towards the opposite end of the pole, the cell starts to impinge. Impingement or cleave. Impingement is the initiation of this dividing cell. You can see that the cell starts to divide at the center. Now, the division of the cell is known as what? Impingement or a cleavage furrow. Now, what initiates this process or the anaphase phase is that the daughter cells are seen to migrate to the opposite ends of what? The cell. And the chromatids, they reach their destination. The chromatids divide after losing the centromere that holds them together. They now reach their destination. So this process is known as the anaphase. From the anaphase, we now move to the large stage of cell division, which is known as the telophase. Now, during the telophase, the cell had successfully reached their destination. The cell has successfully reached their destination, and as they reach their destination, a nuclear membrane is formed to enclose the chromosome. A nuclear membrane is formed to enclose the chromosome. The nuclear membrane was formed during the interphase. I said the nuclear membrane then shields the chromosome. So it is until at the prophase that the nuclear membrane disappears to show the visible chromosome. So at the telophase now, after reaching their destination, a nuclear membrane is formed to enclose the chromosome and the cell totally divides. The process of the division of the cell into two equal daughter cells is known as cytokinesis. Cytokinesis. So cytokinesis is the process where the cells divide to form two separate daughter cells. Now, like I said earlier, the mitotic cell division is the process where a cell divides into two separate daughter cells with the same number of chromosomes like the parent. So at this stage of cytokinesis, each of the daughter cells that separates or divides have the same number of chromosomes of the parent. So this one goes to form individual organism. This one goes to form the individual organism, and the stage of interphase is initiated. Thank you for having me, and please try and click the subscribe button.